What exactly is substance abuse and what impact does it have on individuals and communities? Now, to answer this question clearly, we have to dissect the complexities of addiction and what it really is. And to do this, we'll examine its roots, its impacts, and the broader societal context of it all. So as we get into this topic, we'll explore both perspectives and we'll consider the implications that there are for individuals and communities. Substance abuse is usually defined as a dependence of an addictive substance, for example, alcohol, and it's usually to the point where it makes a negative impact on an individual and their community. Imagine for a moment you have a close friend or a beloved family member who is struggling with addiction. Imagine them feeling trapped and isolated in the vicious cycle of what substance abuse is. And unfortunately, this is a scenario that is far too familiar in our society, and it's one that really highlights the urgent need that there is to address the pervasive issue of substance abuse and to address it head on. Now, today, I stand before you to help shed light on this complex problem and to provide strategies to combat it. Because as someone who has witnessed the devastating effects of substance abuse on friends and family and seen the toll that's taken on them, I speak from both personal experience as well as extensive research done on this topic. Substance abuse, it has no boundaries, it does not discriminate, it affects individuals of all ages, genders, and socioeconomic backgrounds. According to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, approximately 19.3 million adults in the United States struggle with a substance use disorder in 2020 alone. Now, this statistic, it really underscores the widespread nature of this issue, and it really highlights the profound impact that it has on individuals as well as communities. Data that was collected by the National Center for Drug Abuse shows the illegal drug usage among college students in 2023. And the most common drugs we have are marijuana at 32.6%, cocaine at 13.2%, and hallucinogens at 13%. But what exactly drives individuals down the path of addiction? What causes it? Well, environmental and psychological factors both play significant roles because they both shape behaviors as well as contribute to the development of substance use disorders. For example, societal influences, peer pressure, and an individual's accessibility to substances, those are all influences that has to be taken into account when regarding substance abuse patterns. Research published by the Journal of Substance Abuse Treatment confirms that there is a significant role of environmental factors in shaping substance use behaviors. Additionally, trauma, mental health disorders, and coping mechanisms, those can all exacerbate substance abuse, which creates a complex web of issues that are interconnected and must be addressed holistically. The American Psychological Association highlights the correlation that there is between trauma and substance abuse, and it emphasizes the need that there is to address these underlying psychological factors within the addiction treatment. Despite these challenges, there is still hope for those who are struggling with substance abuse problems. Early intervention and evidence-based treatment modalities they've shown promise in helping the effects of substance abuse and helping promote recovery. So by implementing early screening and intervention in healthcare settings, we can identify which individuals are at risk. Therefore, we can provide them with the support that they need before their substance abuse potentially turns into addiction. And furthermore, combining behavioral therapy with medications is actually recommended by the National Institute on Drug Abuse, and it can significantly improve treatment outcomes for those who may be struggling with substance use disorders. Prevention programs are also very crucial in addressing substance abuse at the community level because by raising awareness, providing education, and fostering supportive environments, we can help empower individuals to be able to make their own informed choices, and we can help them to resist the pressures that there are surrounding substance abuse. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, they support the implementation of evidence-based prevention programs nationwide. So they really emphasize the importance of collaboration and collective action in tackling this pervasive issue. Now, we'll address a common counter-argument there is surrounding substance abuse, and that is that addiction is a choice rather than a disease. While some may argue that individuals have control over substance use, and therefore they can make their own rational decisions regarding their consumption, and while individuals do have their own responsibilities and are able to make their own choices, this perspective, it oversimplifies how complex addiction really is. And it fails to take into account the broader societal factors that come to play. Because substance abuse, it's not just a matter of personal choice, it's also influenced by accessibility, societal norms, and socioeconomic disparities. And furthermore, the American Addiction Center challenges the notion that substance abuse should be classified as a disease, citing its non-transmissible nature makes it not hereditary, and it's not transmissible, therefore it should not be classified as a disease. However, this perspective it's offered through a different lens, and it views addiction differently. But however, I think it's important that we underscore the need for a nuanced understanding of this issue because of how complex it really is. And in conclusion, substance abuse is a multifaceted issue, and it requires a comprehensive and a compassionate approach, because by addressing the root causes and providing timely intervention and treatment for those who need it, and by fostering supportive communities, everyone can make significant strides in combating addiction, as well as helping promote a healthier lifestyle for everyone. So, let us stand together in solidarity, and let's advocate for evidence-based policies and practices that will prioritize the well-being of individuals and communities affected by substance abuse. Thank you.